Are these yours?
No.
Are you friends with him?
Delta
No.
1.
Thank God. I was going to yell at you if you were. I'm not touching his shoes, but you can put
I won't put them in there.
Or this and that?
Anything else? Nope, that's it.
Okay. I'm ready.
This table right here for me.
You can stand on those yellow marks right there.
Right up here is so you wake up. You're going to take it out and put it right on the table so you can see it at all times, okay?
Okay.
Now we're going to put it right here. Yep.
Okay.
That way nobody touches it, you can see it at all times, okay? Do you have anything else in your pockets?
Congratulations.
Do you have anything else in your pockets? Do you have a belt on?
Nope.
Okay. So because you opted out, what I'm going to do is a standard pat down.
Was this really quick? Sorry, was this in your pocket?
That's my camera. No,
It was on the side of the bin.
could you actually leave my camera how it was?
Well, I really don't want him to be videotaped, though. If
okay,
that's what you're,
okay.
is that what you're doing?
It is my right to
I understand
record.
that, but you do not.
Is it
really,
my right to record?
Not us. No.
Okay,
it's
there
not.
you have no signs that says I cannot record my trip.
Really? It's not your trip.
Yes,
Especially
no,
when
it
you're up there
definitely is my
yelling.
trip. No, I wasn't yelling. So if it,
You were yelling because I was up here
if
and I
it
heard
is
you
not
yelling.
against law, which it is my First Amendment right to record, then
Are you okay with him recording?
then I
Could you
would.
hush for a second? Thank you. Would you? No. So he's not okay with that happening.
How are you okay with violating my First Amendment right?
How is he
You
violating?
can't
Because I have the right
videotape
to
our
record.
screening procedures.
How can I not? This is public property right here. This is a public entrance to the airport. This is all public. I have the right to record.
Like I just said to you, would you like to fly today?
I would like to be. I would like to fly without being.
Without you what?
Without my amendment, my rights
No.
being fucking
Okay, so
violated.
you
You're
are
violating my
allowed-
First
you're-
Amendment
he's gonna
right
pat you
right
down.
now by not
So
allowing me to film.
like I said, I asked him if he's okay with it. He said no. He has the right to say no, just like you have the right, right?
I also have the Fourth Amendment right to be securing my person, property, and things. And this is
And
my,
all-
this is all
did
my
I not
things.
go grab all your
no,
stuff?
but you're
Yes,
doing
I
an
did
illegal
go
search.
grab all your
You're doing an unconstitutional
Really?
search.
I don't know. That's not
Yes,
what?
definitely. If you're searching me, you are doing something
It's an
unconstitutional.
administrative search.
Well, you can call it whatever you want. You can okay it for yourself, but it is wrong. You know what you're doing is wrong.
okay.
Yeah,
So
it
let
is.
me ask you this question one more time, really quick. Would you like to fly today?
I would like to fly without being violated.
He's not going to violate.
You are
He
definitely
is
violating
going
my
to
rights
pat
right
you
now because
down.
you're tampering with my property.
I'm not tampering
Yes,
with anything, but
this is
you cannot
my
touch
property and I have the
anything
right to
until
film.
you're completely
I have the
clear.
right to film. That's a First Amendment right.
So,
This is First Amendment. This is public property. You can't violate my property. All I want to
okay,
do.
I'm asking you again.
Yes,
do
look,
not touch your stuff.
I'm not. All I'm
Do
doing
not
is
touch your
filming my
property.
experience. Why
Well,
do
that's what
you
can
want to
film
not
As soon
film?
as you're done
Are you
being
gonna
screened.
assault me?
No.
Is that why? Then why are you
How many people
worried about
standing
me
here
filming?
watching this?
So could you turn my camera
No,
back
you're
and
gonna
watch
stand
what I
right
do?
here
I
and
want
get
my
screened.
camera to record my experience in the airport. So if you could please put my camera back on my bag and point it directly at me while I stand on your cattle herd. I've been to jail, I understand. And
This
this
is not
your
jail,
search, if you've never been to jail, this search is more intrusive than when I go to jail. Okay? And I've been to jail plenty of times. I've been in jail all over the place, and I've been searched plenty of times by real officers.
That's okay.
Yes.
The question
And
I
what
have for you,
you're
can I
doing-
ask you a
what
question?
you're doing is more excessive. So when you go home at night, you need to find it in your head to not justify.
Hey, I
what
don't
you
have
say.
time to have this
Yeah,
conversation.
but I want my film to be
You're not
filmed.
going to touch anything until you're completely screened, like I've already explained that
You
to
can film all you
Okay,
want
well
when
then why don't
we're
you
done.
why
Okay?
don't you turn back my camera?
As soon as he's done patting you down, you will be clear, your person will be
Okay.
clear, and you can do whatever
Point
you would
the
like.
camera back at me.
Absolutely not. So if you
Why are you detaining me then? Am I being
Because you
detained?
opted out.
Am I being
You
detained?
opted out.
not. Would you
Well,
like to
I'm
fly
obviously
today? Because
being
if you do
detained
not, I will
because-
walk you straight out the exit.
I am being detained because you're holding my property against my
Absolutely
own
not.
will.
Absolutely not. That's not at all.
If I was to take your property, that'd be considered robbery. And you are
Did I-
holding my property right now. Yes, you're standing in between me and my property. And
First
you've
of all,
actually,
you are not
you've moved
clear.
my
You have
camera
not cleared.
several times. It has
I'm not
nothing
leaving,
to,
so call the cops. I'm done. I'm not doing
but
it.
does it have
They're on their
anything?
way.
Does it have anything to do with that?
Absolutely, because
Why?
you are not clear. Like I've explained to you, when you walk in here, you are giving us permission to screen you. If
Yes,
you are
I'm
not
giv-
allowing us to screen you, I cannot allow you to touch your property until you're completely screened.
You can't allow me to touch my own
Until
property.
you are absolutely screened.
Where do you,
Yes.
how do you justify this?
Okay, let me explain it to you in like normal terms here.
okay.
So you walk through, have not been screened yet, but I allow you to touch your property and you were trying to do something bad that you have
All
something
I'm trying
on.
to do is
you have-
travel
Can you
freely.
be quiet until I'm done?
Aren't we in the United States of America?
I'm
Well,
trying
okay,
to
why don't we have a
explain it to
conversation
you.
like grown-ups? Let's take
Yeah,
turns.
let's do-
So
so-
you talked. Let's let her
Well,
have a
first
chance to
put
talk.
my camera back where it was, and then we could have a
I've
talk.
already explained that to you.
Yeah, you're
If
not
you're-
trying to be recorded because what you're doing you know is wrong.
No, absolutely
Well, then
not.
why wouldn't you want this
You're
to
just
be
not going to touch
recorded?
any of your property until you're completely cleared. That's what I'm
Oh,
trying
no,
to explain
no,
to
because
you.
you know what you're doing is wrong, Mrs. Peterson.
That is my name.
Yes.
And no, it is
Yes.
not wrong. How is
Yes.
anything wrong?
Well,
you're going to get on
obviously
your
it's
plane
obviously
nice and safe.
you know it's wrong because you don't want to be recorded.
I'm okay
If you
with
were
my
doing
career, but
if you
I'm
were
not
doing
gonna argue
something
with
that
you.
was okay,
I'm
why
not-
would you be
honestly,
worried about being
You
recorded?
can go ahead and have a seat right here.
I don't want to sit down.
Then
Am
we're not going to have
am I
a
being
conversation.
detained? Am I being
What I'm
detained?
going to have you do,
What law have I broken?
what I'm going to have
What
you
law
do
have I
is
broken?
Be quiet and we'll have a
No, I don't have to be quiet. Is that my First
we'll have
Amendment
a-
right to
we'll
have
a
freedom of
forceful
speech?
discussion Because you're
Yeah.
disturbing all the other facts.
No, it has nothing to
You are a
do.
secure-
You're disturbing me because you're violating my freedom
you are
to travel.
You are a security risk.
No, you are secure. You're a security risk. You're a security risk.
And you can talk to them.
You are a security risk. So where's your police? I'm supposed to be
No more talk.
traveling.
We're waiting for police.
You don't have to talk all you want because you know what you're doing is wrong too. Why don't you point my camera back? You want to violate my rights. You want to violate my constitutional rights by not letting me record.
Not while you're
Why
doing-
don't you let me
Not while
record?
you're doing the inspection.
It has nothing to do. This is public property.
They're coming
This is
down.
a public property. Yes, and public servants will be
Let me
here.
explain something to you. It's not public. It's
No, this is
federal.
public.
It's federal.
Oh,
We're all federal.
Yeah, you're
You're
obviously
under a federal
federal.
law. You're under a federal law. Or here's
This is
your choice.
supposed to be.
Here's your
This is
choice.
private
Here's
property
your choice.
or
You
public
can,
property.
You can go back out. Like, would you like to go back out?
So then you're not giving me the right to travel, which is
No.
one of my
If you
amendment
won't,
rights.
If you won't accept the inspection like we want to, then you have the right
Oh,
to go
you
back
mean I
out.
need to I need to allow you to violate my
It won't be a
my
violation.
constitutional
You won't
rights?
accept the inspection.
Where do you live? Do you live in the United States?
Yeah.
Do you love this place?
Yeah, sure.
Did your grandparents love this place?
You have no idea.
Did your
what
grandparents
you're
love
talking
this
about.
place?
That's why
You have no idea what you're talking about. When you go home at night, I hope you lose sleep, knowing what you're doing is wrong. Maybe you're not the one doing the groping because you got him doing it. You know all these people think you're stupid. You're just a pawn puppet. You know, they all think you're stupid. Go figure it out.
Well, I appreciate your opinion.
Yeah, no, I hope I do. I hope I get you guys to freaking think about what you're doing. You don't have to do this. None of you. Not even you.
You got some choices now.
Yeah, I do. Maybe this officer will probably protect my constitutional rights.
How are you?
I'm doing just fine.
So explain to me what's going on.
She does not want my camera to be pointed at me. I expressed that that's my constitutional right to film.
Okay.
So I want to film my process of going through this search.
Okay. Well, you can't do that
Why?
because you're in a federal zone that doesn't allow you to expose any of those search procedures.
There was no signs that say I can't film.
Do you have a driver's license with you?
It's in my bag.
Okay, can you get it for me? How much cash do you have there?
$5,000. I'm going to California.
All right.
Gravel and stuff, and I'm like, we cannot grab your
That's the reason for the one-way flight.
So you're not going to allow them to search your personal effects? Is that basically what you're saying?
No, I never said that. I said that I want to be recorded. I have my camera right there. She's moved it every time. But all I want to do is record the process, make sure that everything's legit, and then we're good to go.
Okay.
Well, they're not able to allow that. So you have kind of two choices. We can either continue with a search voluntarily, or then you won't be able to fly, and then you'll be excluded from the airport. So I'm kind of wondering which way you want to go here.
So then you're saying I don't have a freedom to travel.
That's what I'm saying. If you don't comply with the search request, that's called implied consent, which means that if you're going on an aircraft and you're going through that, you're giving your consent to be searched. If you do not do that, you will not be allowed on
So
an
I'm
aircraft.
giving up my constitutional rights, same as you
Not
do.
your constitutional right.
Definitely, when you fly, you have to do
Don't
that.
argue with me.
You have to do the same thing. You
And
have
I
to
do.
walk through the
And I
same
do.
thing. So you violate your rights every time you fly.
I don't actually.
You do. You have to. If you allow this to happen,
I'm
you're
not gonna
violating
argue
your
with
rights.
you,
I'm
sir.
not arguing with you either.
Are you going to go through the screening process or
I'm
not?
trying to go through the screening process.
So you're going to
right
allow
now.
them to screen you?
I'm allowing them to screen me, so I'm hoping that
Okay.
I can record my process. That's all it is.
Okay. Well, we're not recording the process.
Okay, but it's not recorded.
Okay. So you're going to allow them to go ahead and screen your person, screen your items?
They already screened all of my items. The last thing they want to screen is he wants to touch me. And I told him the same thing as in jail. You go to jail and you don't get searched the same way.
Okay. So part of their screening procedure is a pat-down search.
Understandable. So then you are protecting my right to film.
If there's one more, you get to keep it.
Correct.
You get to keep this one.
Officer, what was
Headley.
that? Headley? Okay. Right? Because you are a sworn in officer, Port of Portland. You know, you're here to protect my constitutional rights just as much as yours.
Your constitutional rights have not been violated. Did you have an issue with your constitutional
Well, I mean,
rights?
they
that you
have
need to
been
get
violated because
You need to consult an attorney and not create a problem for yourself or these people.
yeah, but I'm not being able to travel freely.
Okay.
So right now I'm actually being detained to some extent, and I'm not able to travel right
Well, we
now.
can fix that. I can make it so you don't travel at all. I can exclude you from the airport, which means if you come back here, you're arrested.
Well, no, I'd prefer to go through this all
Okay,
nice and
then why don't we be quiet? Why don't we worry about your rights when you talk to an attorney? When you know what your rights are, because you're not a lawyer.
No, I'm hoping you're the guy that's got.
I'm telling you right
all
now,
of
and you're
that.
not listening.
Okay,
You're not listening to me.
you're the best part about it.
Okay, well, I'm trying to be fair and unbiased here. Based on the criteria set forth in the screening process, you're not allowed to photograph or film, period.
Are you a federal police officer? Or are you
Dude, you just told me what I was, did you not?
Yeah, it's Port of Portland, which
Perfect.
makes you a federal police officer,
No, it doesn't.
right?
No.
Is it not?
No. Are you still living in Gresham, sir?
Yep.
At 25346?
All right, man. Okay. The property is clear. Only thing you can really is the stuff that goes in his pocket. You can set that right there so you can keep an eye on it at all times. So we just haven't done a pat down. The property is clear. The shoes are clear. So Justin, I think they're just going to do a pat down real quick. So are you?
Right about it, you know.
No, I understand where you're coming from, but
That's why I said
this.
you guys are our best.
Right. Well, no, I
all of you guys.
yeah. What's kind of transpired in this whole thing is basically all the arguments that you're putting forth with good, complaints, and I understand.
So, Mr. Williams, can I please get a phone number for you? Yes, sir. Because if I have any questions, because which ID you want. Okay. I need to document who I'm
I don't
dealing
have to
with.
give you my phone number
I don't have to let you fly. I can exclude you from the airport, too.
for not giving you my phone number.
No, for not complying with the
I'm
screening
complaining,
process.
and the screening process has nothing to do with giving you my phone number. So could I be able to, can I finish the screening process and travel freely? Please?
Yeah, I think that's what the.
That's what we're trying to accomplish here. And that's why I'm trying to get information, so I can make sure that they have the information that they
You
need.
don't need that information.
I'll find it on the internet then. How's
Okay,
that?
I'll find it on the internet. That's what I'll do.
Justin, all the concerns you brought up have been kind of vetted through the legal process. So.
What's that? You are the legal process.
No, but you mentioned some things, and just to let you know, in its infancy when this first came out, and all these main points that you're bringing up, it's very valid points. The way they're doing their business is all vetted. Wait, this is my grandchildren. Okay, so it's a voluntary thing, whether or not you're going to fly or not. Well, no, but what I'm saying is, if you're not going to fly, or if you're not going to allow them to do what they're going to do, the service that they're offering to do,
they're unconstitutional.
You can ride a Greyhound bus or take a car.
Yeah, but in the Constitution it doesn't specify that I can't fly.
Okay, well it doesn't specify you
Doesn't
can't.
specify. They didn't even have planes in the Constitution, but dude.
But what I'm saying
So we
is,
could.
travel.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to argue with you.
But yeah, they'll just do their.
They're gonna complete their search process of what's legally constitutional, whether
No,
it's in
that's
your
not
eyes or not. I don't care, dude. I'm not
I don't
arguing
care
with you.
either.
So my point being is if you want to apply, you can comply. If you don't want to comply, we can get you out of here.
Let's get it going.
All right.
Yeah.
Perfect. I'm gonna put that right there because that's yours. Okay.
Yeah, obviously.
So hopefully your car buying stuff goes good, and you'll be able to get down there, and get back, no problem.
Hopefully you lose sleep tonight over doing your job of what you're doing forcing down.
I don't have any problem sleeping at night.
Well, that's a problem you got, not me.
All right. So he wants to complete his process.
Okay, I would like you to just not say anything the whole
Is that something
you're not gonna
you
keep
can take
harassing
away
him
my
and
First
Yes,
Amendment
she
right?
can, because we're about done with your little charade here,
I
okay?
can't talk.
You stand there quietly, please.
You're telling me, officer, I can't speak. Okay. All right.
You've been asked not to.
Well, that's just you. That's just you violating my rights. Violating your own.
Before we get started, I'm going to pre-test my gloves and make sure that there's nothing wrong with the gloves.
Let's recognize that you are violating my rights to film too at this point.
Get up to your attorney.
Alright, so before we start, I'm going to tell you what we do. I'm going to tell you step by step everything. What it is a standard pat down because you opted out and you weren't able to go through the primary form of screening. For the standard pat down, what we do is we use the front of our hands and sliding motion across all the closed areas of the body. And we use the back of the hands when we get to the sensitive areas like the groin and the backside, just like that. I'm also going to do the outer hip, inner thigh, same time, sliding up, sliding your resistance and straight down while you have shorts to your knees. I'm also going to check the collar and the waistband so you feel a little tugged and pulling there. You have everything out of your pockets like we said before, right? Okay, do you have a belt on? Okay, do you have any internal or external medical devices I need to be aware of? Do you have any sort of sensitive areas? Would you like a private screening or are you okay to do this out here? Okay, perfect. So, do you have any questions? Okay. I'm going to start from behind you here. You can hold out your arms to the sides, big palms up to the sky. Palms up, please. Okay, thank you. I'm going to start your collar right here.
This is probably about how they hung Jesus Christ, isn't it? Something quite like this. When they crucified him on the cross, this is how they hung him. Is this what you guys like?
She has to be quiet during the process. Do you mind remaining quiet? You can talk to me all you want afterwards, but just remain quiet, okay? Check the rear waistband here.
This is what your masters have to do.
Use the back of my hands or across the back side of the feet. Yeah, do you mind spreading your feet just a little bit further?
Yeah, I bet you do that.
Put your hands down at this point. I'm going to finish up the front here. I'm going to do a quick test of my hands here. Let's do it. Let's just go do it. Let's go for it. Yeah. Alright, so the pat down is clear.
Okay, so we're gonna also go through the back.
Does it matter if it's male or female?
Here you go with the shoes.
Will you just test them? I think it's
Do some of here on the shoes and the bag here. You're just trying to turn that again.
Yeah, will you come over here and just test these bags for me and actually go through it? Go through this bag, each bag, until you're completely done. You can do whatever you want with your camera, I promise. Okay?
No, you're definitely violating my rights.
I know, you said that like 20 times.
I appreciate that. Yeah, the shoes are clear. You can put your shoes back on if you'd like. There's a chair right here if you'd like to sit down.
Okay? You gonna want
Let me do the interior perimeter.
We're taking
So
everything
then the
out.
rest of my property right here is clear.
I want to make sure. I'm sorry.
The rest of my property here is clear.
Is that camera clear?
No, we haven't.
No, we haven't tested it yet.
Okay, not yet. You can pick up your, the money clear?
The money is clear.
You can pick up your money, your ID. How about the glasses?
Yeah.
Okay, just hold off on everything else. My ticket? Just hold off. You want your ticket? Okay, you have your ticket.
Don't touch the
Okay,
camera
I'll
like
leave
I
the
said
camera
like
right
10
there.
times already.
About the double size.
And test the glasses. I've got to go in until
I don't know where you don't want being recorded. We don't mind you being recorded. Here's a suggestion for you. Here's a suggestion for you. Bring somebody with you and have them record it. While you're being nobody can get over here. Well, you guys won't allow it. Well, that's because they don't have to take it. Yeah, exactly. Well, if you want this, I'm telling you how you can get it done. Okay. Now, the reason why we don't want you touching stuff because it's not clear yet. Well, the only reason why you don't like being recorded is because you know what you're doing is wrong. That's the only reason why anybody who's getting recorded doesn't want to be recorded. Then I just tell you that if you wanted to record us, to bring somebody in here and have nobody can come in here. I just told you. Then buy them a ticket. No, you buy them a ticket. No, I don't care if you record it or not. Yeah, you obviously do. Because if you don't care if I record it, then I just record. Okay, I'm gonna ignore you from now on. Because I'm clearing your badge and then I'm gonna get you out here. I'm ignoring you. I have nothing to do with the video. I'm probably the only person that will walk through here today that will even get you guys thinking about what you're doing.
Alright. Would you hand in this toothbrush? I do not want that on the table.
So you guys are gonna touch my toothbrush.
Touch it right here by the handle.
Yeah, well, obviously you
Ignore
get it out of the
him.
bag.
Okay.
Hey, this is Terry. How can I help you? No, I wasn't talking to you. Top, I wasn't talking to you.
Close it back and shut and then the flip.
3 hours of playbook for practice? Okay, sweet. Thank you very much. You're the man. Thanks. Okay, bye-bye.
Cell phone needs to be tested.
Do a test on the cell phone here.
Did you test the cell phone?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. I am done. Sir, would you like to put your stuff back in your bag yourself?
Let's do an ETD on the camera. You took it out, you put it back.
Okay.
Clear? Yep.
good job.